Tonight we heard a positive, unifying message from President Trump about the state of our union, where he reminded us all why our nation and our American values of freedom and democracy are the envy of the rest of the world. He also showed how well our country has done under his leadership, rebuilding the military, growing the economy, and confirming conservative judges. And we're going to keep that going. First, we're going to finish building the wall along the southern border. We know that walls work, and the president reminded us of that again tonight. President Trump has clearly shown that the situation along the southern border is a dire situation, made worse by decades of neglect from presidents from both sides of the aisle, Democrats and Republicans. He's taking it seriously and is committed to protecting American families from the serious crime that comes across the border and ending the flood of illegal immigration. He's also making much needed reforms to end the abuse of the asylum process, reforms I've long advocated for. I'm pleased to work with the president on this legislative priority. We've also seen continued economic growth from tax reduction and the president's deregulatory agenda. Our economy is booming. It's booming right now and adding more and more jobs, leading to the lowest unemployment rate, arguably, in my lifetime. President Trump also recognizes the need to make sure the next generation has the skills and training necessary for a growing economy. As the author of Oklahoma's first vocational training legislation, I've continued to work to improve state and federal options for growing in-demand, high-paid workforces like aviation, welding, and trucking. I'm eager to work with the president to expand our emphasis on workforce development, especially in Oklahoma, naturally. Part of that economic growth will be through trade deals that are more favorable to the American people. The U.S.-Mexico-Canada agreement is one such example. Instead of sticking with NAFTA, an unfair deal that harmed American truckers and put our business at a disadvantage that I voted against, I might add, in 1994, President Trump fought for real changes to make it a 21st century trade agreement that will ensure agricultural trade that is more fair, as well as greater protection for intellectual property and equal labor standards. I look forward to considering the trade agreements in Congress. Throughout his administration, President Trump has emphasized the importance of energy dominance. We're seeing the positive results. We are now finally the world's leader in energy. President Trump also emphasized that we're going to continue to rebuild our military, to restore the comparative advantage we ceded to China and Russia during the Obama years. We're making progress in maintenance and modernization across the services, but we also are falling behind in space. Finally, as chairman of the Senate Armed Services Committee, I was pleased to hear the president's continued commitment to our national defense and reiterate that our mission of defeating terrorism around the world has not changed. I'm eager to assist the administration in continuing this mission together with our partners and our allies. Even as our approach shifts in the Middle East, we should also continue to keep the pressure on other bad actors, namely Iran, in that region. The bottom line, our future is bright. We're better off now than we were last year, and next year we'll see a positive result of this new initiatives. And I'm eager to work with the president to uphold the values that make America great. I thought he did a great State of the Union message, and I'm very proud of him.